The falcon family includes 60 species, from the smallest pygmy falcons to the largest gyre falcons. And they are all fast or very fast, but if we talk about speed, then the hero of today's video leaves far behind not only his relatives, but also all animals on the planet. Today, we will meet a peregrine falcon, a prudent and fearless hunter who definitely deserves your attention. Let's start. The peregrine falcon is a predatory member of the falcon family that lives in almost all corners of our planet with the exception of Antarctica. He doesn't exceed the size of a hooded crow. Body length ranges from 34 to 50 centimeters. The wingspan reaches 120 centimeters, and the weight varies from 440 grams to 1.5 kilograms, and the females are much larger than the males. Peregrine falcons are the largest falcon over most of the continent, with long, pointed wings and a long tail. Be sure to look at shape as well as size. Long primary feathers give the peregrine a long wing shape. As with most raptors, males are smaller than females, so peregrines can overlap with large female merlins or small male gyre falcons. Therefore, such a difference in weight. Peregrine falcons catch medium-sized birds in the air with swift, spectacular dives called stoops. In cities, they are masterful at catching pigeons. Elsewhere, they feed especially on shorebirds and ducks. They often sit on high perches, waiting for the right opportunity to make their aerial assault. Peregrine falcons are distinguished by their strong constitution, sickle-shaped beak, pointed wings, powerful legs, and a narrow rounded tail. They also have a characteristic contrasting color, a gray-black back and a white bottom with transverse dark stripes. The bird can live in river valleys, along the shores of lakes, and in mountainous areas at an altitude of 4,000 meters. The peregrine falcon is extremely unpretentious in its habitat. He can live both in the cold conditions of the Arctic tundra and in the hot climate of the tropics of Africa. All falcons are skillful predators, and the peregrine falcon is no exception. Mostly birds are his victims. Peregrine falcon is most active in the morning and evening. A predator can look out for prey from his shelter for a long time and also fly low above the ground without attracting too much attention. The peregrine falcon has chosen the target, and some of these pigeons will be unlucky. But the prey is not inferior to the predator in horizontal speed, so the falcon stops pursuing and changes tactics. This time, the predator decided to rely on the force of gravity. The peregrine falcon has fixed the target and rushes down. He develops an incredible vertical speed in excess of 320 kilometers per hour. He attacks the dove like thunder from heaven, which doesn't even have time to react. He is absolutely powerless against such an attack. Our predator has truly benchmark vision. The large eyes of the peregrine falcon allow you to fix the target at a distance of more than 1.5 kilometers. But he needs to try to catch a dexterous and maneuverable starling. The surprise effect again. The hunter pulls his wings back, achieving the most streamlined shape, which allows him to gain tremendous speed in a matter of seconds. The peregrine falcon spreads its wings like a parachute to slow down and deliver a crushing blow.
Hi, excuse me, miss, hello. What if I told you I could get you some money right now?
I wouldn't believe you.
By the way, scientists believe that every fifth bird becomes the prey of the peregrine falcon. His diet also consists of rodents and other small mammals. Powerful legs and sharp claws of the peregrine falcon are a very deadly weapon, and the tremendous speed makes it so effective that the claws often rip open the victim's body along its entire length. In extreme cases, the peregrine falcon can use its beak, the curved shape of which helps to break the neck of the prey. The bird's nostrils are equipped with a kind of partitions that don't allow the entire flow of air to pass through. Otherwise, the lungs would simply not be able to withstand at such a speed. The horizontal speed of the peregrine falcon can reach only 100 kilometers per hour. According to this characteristic, it is noticeably inferior to the needle-tailed swift, which, according to some sources, can accelerate to 160 kilometers per hour. The fearless peregrine falcon can attack even larger predators, for example, like this red-tailed buzzard. The hawk does not even suspect that in a second, the falcon claws will sink into its back. The compact, narrow wings are tapered to greatly reduce turbulence, which would be fatal at these speeds. Hungry chicks constantly demand food, but the main task of the peregrine falcon is to guard the nest, attacking anyone who comes close to a dangerous distance. The brown pelican doesn't attach importance to the warnings of the bird, which is many times smaller than his, and he makes a gross mistake. One touch of a sharp claw is enough for the peregrine falcon to unbalance this giant. But the peregrine falcon is not going to stop. He mercilessly attacks the next target. And at this time, the chicks are in real danger, since the gopher snake easily moves along the rocks in anticipation of an easy prey. But the sharp eyesight of the peregrine falcon fixes the danger. One hit is enough for him to throw the troublemaker to the foot of the mountain. Peregrine falcons mate for life, reaching puberty at the age of 2. Usually, the nest is built on rocky cliffs. But often, birds nest on artificial structures right within a city. The female lays 2 to 5 eggs. Chicks are completely helpless at first. The first flights begin at the age of 35 to 45 days, but they will learn to get food on their own only after a few days. The lifespan of a peregrine falcon can reach 17 years. An adult peregrine falcon has practically no enemies, with the exception of humans. Chemicals that were used in agriculture half a century ago accumulated in the body of the bird and had a detrimental effect on the development of offspring. As a result, birds completely disappear from many regions.